All right, guys, we are asked to find the first positive number for this arithmetic series across here. Now, it starts off at negative 1047 minus 1012 minus 977, etc., etc. Now, these numbers are actually getting bigger and bigger because they're negative. And what we want to find is the first positive number, just when it changes from negative to positive. Now, in order to do this, we're going to take it in two stages. The first stage is we're going to determine what the general rule is for this particular series. And then secondly, what we're going to do in the second stage is work out what that n value for the actual first positive number. And then we'll work out what that positive number actually is. So let's start off. The first thing you want to do whenever you're working with series and sequences is always write down and ask yourself the question, what have I got? What have I got? Write it all down. So what do we have? Well, we have this. We have the first term. So the first term A equals negative 1047. The next thing is, well, we do have the common difference D. Remember, the common difference, just to recap, is the second term subtract the first term, and the third term subtract the second term. So we can work that out. So let's work out D. D equals the second term, negative 1012, take away the next term, which is negative 1047. Now, if we work that out, negative 1012 plus 1047, that's going to give us a positive number of 35. Now, if we do the same for this, take away that, we'll get the 35 again. So D, common difference, equals 35. So this is what we got. You ask the question, what have I got? We've got the A, the first term, and we have D, the common difference. So when you've got an arithmetic series, there is a constant number that determines each successive term, and that is the common difference D. It's 35. Now, we've worked out those particular elements. We want to work out the rule now. What's the general rule? So let's find out that general rule. So the general rule comes from this formula here. The general rule, the term to n equals A, the first term, n minus 1 times D, the common difference. So let's find out what that rule is. So in order to work it out, first thing we want to do is write un, the term. What do we got now? This is where we start putting numbers in. The first term, which is negative 1047, plus, then we have n minus 1. So let's put that in there. So that's n minus 1, and the common difference, which is 35. Let's further simplify this for that rule. Okay, negative 1047 plus 35n take away 35. Now we have negative 1047, take away 35, bringing that together is equal, take away 35 from that. So 47 minus 35, that's going to be negative 1082 plus 35n. Okay, there's our general rule. That's the law, the formula that allows us to determine various terms. Okay, so we got this guy. Now we're going to go to stage 2. And what we're after is we want to find n for the first positive integer. And then we'll actually find what that term is. So we're looking for n here. So in order for us to use this, what we're going to do is we're going to make that positive, the first positive number. So let's write this out in simpler terms. I'm going to write this first and that second. So let's write 35n. N is what we're looking for. Take away 1082. And that's going to be greater than like that, greater than 0. That's what we're after. Okay, let's take the 1082 to the other side. So we're left with 35 n is greater than 1082. Dividing both sides by 35 is greater than 1082 divided by 35. Dividing both sides, let me write it down, divide by 35. Divide by 35. That's going to give us a value of 30.914. Now, n must be positive. Yes, it is positive. And the number, what we're going to do is round it up, because you can't have an nth value of 30.91. So you round up to the next number. So therefore, n will equal 31. So it's going to be the 31st term. N will be the 31st term. I just added that on the end there, 31st. So n equals 31. So what is that positive number? So if we continue along here, 31 times, we're going to end up with a positive number. What's that number? Well, we take the 31 and we put it into the general term right over there. So u 31 is equal to, let's go through this, negative 1082 to plus 35 times 31. Times 31. Okay, let's work this out. 31st term is equal to negative 1082 plus 35 times 31. That's going to give us a value of 1085. 1085. So working that out, now that's a bigger number than that. So therefore, u 31 equals, that's going to be easy. That's going to give us a value of 2 from 85 is 3. So there's our value right over there. Let me just put a box around that. There we go. So the value, the 31st term along here gives us a value of positive plus 3. It's the first positive number that when this turns over from negative numbers in the series to positive numbers. Again, the 31st term equals 3.